All right, guys, we're going to touch the lightning rod today. I'm going to tell you about a bill that was being discussed today, and we're going to talk about a highly controversial subject, and that is the Second Amendment rights of our U.S. military veterans. And is it more important than efforts to protect veterans from self-harm? Yeah, this is a big one. My name is Jared, this is Guns and Gadgets, and I bring you Second Amendment news, no matter where it happens, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent, right here on Guns and Gadgets. If you want to stay in the know, then please hit that subscribe button down below and join this growing freedom family. Checked my analytics this morning, and about 23% of the viewers have toggled that bell notification for all notifications, and about 18% have toggled that bell and then allowed notifications from YouTube. So that's how the process works. If you want notifications of when I put out new content or go live, toggle that bell notification on and turn on notifications for YouTube, and that's how you get notified. Thank you for your support. I also want to thank the sponsor of the video, and that's TriStar Trading. This is actually Anthony, the Armed Scholar's new shirt, Text, History, and Tradition. I love it. My shirts are there as well. Got some new ones coming out. Hit that link down below. Thank you to TriStar Trading, right down the road here in Tennessee, for being phenomenal people and loving freedom. All right, so this week, the U.S. House Veterans Affairs Committee held a hearing on H.R. 705. Now, that bill is titled the Veterans Second Amendment Protection Act. The bill looks to stop backdoor gun control that the Department of Veteran Affairs takes part in every single day. Yeah. Now, according to the VA, a report that came out last September, firearms were used in 71% of veterans' deaths by suicide. Now, that's very, very sad, but true. And it's a jump of 45% since 2001. However, Republican lawmakers this week accused VA leaders of depriving some veterans of their rights. Now, hear me out, because this is a very controversial topic. Let's look at the bill itself. Here on the screen is H.R. 705. What it looks to do is add this section to Chapter 55 of Title 38 of the U.S. Code. And it says, quote, "The Secretary may not transmit to any entity in the Department of Justice for use by the National Instant Criminal Background Check System established under Section 103 of the Brady Handgun Violence Prevention Act personally identifiable information of a beneficiary solely on the basis of a determination by the Secretary to pay benefits to a fiduciary for the use and benefit of the beneficiary under Section 5502 of this title, without the order or finding of a judge, magistrate, or other judicial authority of competent jurisdiction that such beneficiary is a danger to themselves or others." So in plain speak, the bill looks to prohibit the VA from transmitting personally identifying information of a veteran or a beneficiary to NICS, a federal database used to determine whether an individual can buy firearms, solely on the basis that such veteran or beneficiary has an appointed fiduciary to manage their benefits, unless there is a judicial order that such veteran or beneficiary is a danger to themselves or others. Pretty straightforward. And that means if they've been given somebody to help them manage their money, maybe they have an issue where they're not good with money. They can't pay bills on time. They need assistance with that. That doesn't mean we take away their right for them to save their own lives. That's not what it means. And that's what this bill is. Now, the bill was proposed by the House Veteran Affairs Committee Chairman, Mike Bost, who is a Republican out of Illinois. And he said that about 8,000 veterans were reported to the system just last year alone, most of them for financial incompetence reasons and not criminal acts or specific mental health problems. He also said, quote, "Even criminals have better due process rights than the men and women who fought to protect our constitutional rights in the first place," end quote. The VA has come out in opposition of the bill, shocker, and Ron Burke, the Deputy Undersecretary for Oversight and Policy at the VA, said, quote, "We do believe that taking firearms away, not by us, but by the system, does protect our veterans, and preventing veteran suicide is the #1 clinical focus for VA. We believe the process works," end quote. Yeah. Now, one thing is for sure, the topic of veteran suicide is one that people are very uncomfortable talking about, yet it absolutely needs to be addressed. And part of that conversation includes what this bill addresses: protecting all of the constitutional rights that every American has, regardless of what makes us feel good. And in this case, protecting the God-given Second Amendment right to keep and bear arms of those very people who took up arms in defense of our country and our freedoms. It's a very, very tough topic, but I want you, please, sound off in the comment section down below and tell me how you feel about this electrifying topic. I want to take this opportunity to thank all of our men and women who have served this country. I also want to say that if you are a veteran in need of emergency counseling, you can reach the Veterans Crisis Line by dialing 988 on your phone. You can also visit veteranscrisisline.net for assistance. Thank you for your service.